Welcome back to the vlog. It's your girl Latricia Nicole. And JC and her tablet. It's Sunday, March the 30th, and it is 7:31 in the morning. My days of sleeping in are long gone. Long. But I am actually getting myself together. I'm about to run to the store to get stuff to cook for the week. I have my meals planned out for the week. So I'm about to pick up everything because we are back on a budget. Okay? I said this in a previous short, but my new dermatologist told me to start using this Medicube Deep Vita C capsule cream. And I absolutely love it. It is clear as day that I have a lot of acne scarring and hyperpigmentation. I don't cover it up all the time. I don't wear makeup all the time. I'm not ashamed of it. It is what it is. I've always kind of suffered with acne here and there, but my acne was horrible during my last pregnancy. And so I have a lot of scarring on my upper body, like my chest, the top of my back, but my face. It was 10 times worse than this. This is like the new dermatologist skin regimen getting cleared up. So in the morning, I use the vitamin C. I'm doing hydroquinone twice a day. I've been cycling it, so I actually just started back using it because you're supposed to use it like so many weeks and then stop. Use it for 4 weeks and then you stop for 6 weeks and off and on. So this is like my full first week back on. I try to spot treat, but if you can see, like, my acne it's hard to spot treat. So I kind of just do like a thin layer here because it is a lightening agent. So yeah, I am a very big proponent of, and I've said this before, it's nothing wrong with some of those like dark spot treatments and stuff like that. That's like that you would get like Ulta, Sephora, or whatever, but that does not work for everybody. And some people honestly just need to be under the care of a dermatologist. I wholeheartedly believe that. But yeah. I used to be so self-conscious about my acne. I really did. So much so, like, when I first met my husband, me and my husband dated for a while, probably close to a year before he ever saw me without makeup. And mind you, my acne was not as bad as it, or my scarring was not as bad then as it is now. But told y'all when I turned 39, like, not taking care of myself was not coming with me until year 40, and that includes my skincare. And apparently my oral care too, because baby, I had a dental emergency Friday. And it's not even a resolved issue as of yet, but it will be by Friday. So yeah, I'm about to go and put some pants on. I'm taking these braids out today. That is on the agenda. Cause I think I'm getting my hair done. I have to follow. I think I'm getting my hair done Tuesday, getting a relaxer and a trim, I believe. I gotta double check. So yeah, I'm about to put some pants on. I have to go to the store. I made I have like a little list here of my meals. So I have this is gonna go with Saturday and Sunday. No, today's Sunday. Sunday and Monday's meals. This is gonna be Tuesday and Wednesday because we eat leftovers in this house. And then Thursday, I'm cooking something real small. Friday, the people are on their own because I'm getting a root canal Friday. So I don't know what they gonna eat. The other thing I've been using is, I think it's called Avenade facial moisturizer, and then I use the Innisfree Daily Sunscreen. It SPF 36. She told me anything over 30 is good for my melanated skin. And of course, I've been doing I have collagen every day. I add it to my coffee. So this is like the process of, even if you kind of look at some of my older videos where I didn't have that beauty filter on, you can see that my acne is getting, well, I don't really have, because I'm also taking a medicine in my mouth. I'm taking spironolactone. So I don't really have a lot of breakouts anymore. So this is kind of like the residual effects of like old acne scarring that we're taking care of. But I will see you guys in the car. All right. So yeah, y'all, let me tell you. I had started having just like a little, literally like a little toothache, like very small, wasn't bothering me, nothing that made me want to go grab no medicine or none of that. And on, what day was that? On Thursday? Was it Thursday? So Wednesday night, I said, oh, when the dentist office opens tomorrow, which would have been Thursday, I am going to call and schedule me an appointment. And so I called the dentist office. They said, oh, you can come tomorrow, which would have been Friday. The mom and me immediately said, no, I can't do, well, they told me I could come Friday for 1:30. They told me at the time that 1:30 was going to be the latest appointment that they had, because they closed early on Fridays. So I immediately said no, because Kennedy had a photo shoot for she had like a graduation photo shoot where she got to pick a couple looks. I think I told y'all about this in the last vlog. And I'll actually insert a few pictures here from like when she was taking the pictures. I can't wait for her to get the pictures back. They're gonna be so cute. But anyways, so the mom and me immediately said no, because my baby had something that she had to do. And so Kennedy was out of school. We are in the line dropping the baby off. No, we were getting ready to take the baby to speech, and I'm in the parking lot with tears in my eyes, and she said, Mama, what's wrong? I said, girl, my tooth is killing me. Like, my tooth was hurting so bad that all the left side of my face was hurting. My ear was hurting. Like, I was in excruciating pain. And she said, oh, no, you got to go to the dentist. So I'm telling her about what had happened the day before. I said, well, the latest that they would have been able to see me would have been 1:30, and they would have run into your photo shoot. So she said, no, I'll cancel my photo shoot. You have to go. Now, Kennedy is a bit dramatic, but Kennedy is also a certified medical assistant, and she is going to college in the fall. She's going to school to be a nurse. So she was like, no, didn't I just tell you about the story of the lady that passed away because she had a toothache? Now, she did tell me the lady did not pass away from a toothache. The lady passed away from an untreated abscess. She had an infection, which I get it. All of that goes hand in hand. So I said, okay. Called the dentist. Just so happened the lady said, oh, the latest we can get you in today. The latest we can see you is 2, which would have been perfect, because it's right, the dentist office is right here in town where everything, the photo shoot was in town, whatever. So I go to the dentist, and the dentist tells me, obviously you have a cavity, and the cavity is so large that it's literally sitting on top of a nerve, which is causing you to have the pain that you're having. So I go back this Friday. I'm getting a root canal. Of course, they had to kind of treat the infection first. So I'm on antibiotics, and I'm taking pain medicine as needed, which is almost around the clock. But it's ibuprofen is what I'm taking. Like, it's but it comes in waves now. Like, I'm fine now. Yesterday it was hurting so bad I was crying. Kennedy was like, oh no. But I said all of that very long story to say, y'all know I preach about this all the time. I even said it in my last vlog, which is the irony of this happening in between that and this. Moms, we have to take care of ourselves. Like, we have to take, because let me tell you something. This is just me being very transparent. The very last time I went to the dentist, the cavity was a lot smaller. I was supposed to go back to get a filling. I didn't. And I didn't not because of anything. I didn't because my main priority is always my children. JC goes to he is in extensive therapy, so that does take up a lot of my time and my husband's time. And then when you factor in the other two children have a lot of extracurricular stuff, and that's not an excuse. I'm just saying that my kids have always come first. But what I learned, and I've always learned this, but God had to really slap me in the face with this, because it's easy to say, it's easy to know right from wrong, but to actually implement the changes that you need. If something happens to me, I'm nothing to my kids. So, we as moms like to say, oh, I would do anything for my kids. But it's always anything except take care of ourselves. So, yeah. But yeah, so that's that. So I have meals planned up until Friday. I am getting the root canal Friday. I've been on antibiotics since Friday afternoon. Today is Sunday. He did tell me that once the antibiotics kick in, like a few days on the antibiotics, I should feel a relief in the pain, because it's treating the infection. But he also made sure to let me know, just because you are not feeling pain because the antibiotics are working, understand that that's only temporary, and it is not getting rid of the cause of everything. So what I did to hold my feet to the fire, y'all know I'm not going to waste any money. So I went ahead and paid my out-of-pocket portion before I left Friday. That way I know it's already paid for, and I really don't have no excuse to say, oh, somebody needs such and such or whatever. My husband is going to take me. He's taking off work. He's going to take me to get it done. And that is that. This weekend I am going to be resting and healing from that. So we got to take care of ourselves. But I'm about to run in Walmart. So today it is, baby, look at the weather, okay? It rains all day yesterday. So yeah, I showed y'all that to say this. I'll be in the house all day. I think I'm gonna have to go pick my son up. I'm not sure. If not, my mom will bring him home. But today's agenda is, my husband wants to fry fish again, which is fine. I don't care. We can eat fish once a week. Like, we love fish. So he's gonna fry fish. But the place where he gets the fish from does not open, because it's fresh catfish. Does not open until 10. So it's 7:55 right now. I'm about to run in Walmart. I want potato salad, so I'm gonna get the stuff to make the potato salad. I like my potato salad cold, so I'm gonna, by the time I make it, put it in the refrigerator, and by the time he gonna get the fish, it's gonna all go together. I want potato salad. He wants jambalaya, so I am doing potato salad and jambalaya. Then I'm gonna take these braids out of my head today, and taking the braids out, and then I'm washing my hair, and then I'm washing the baby's hair today, and then I am going to finish editing the vlog that I am going to post sometime this week. My goal is to start, first of all, let's start over. I got the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I finally treated myself, and the reason that I treated myself is because we finally made it to 1K. I have a little bit over 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel now, so yay me. And I'm very close to 10,000 on TikTok, but I've told y'all this before. I'm not putting all my eggs, or a lot of my eggs, in TikTok's basket, because even as of right now, I think there is a pending ban if they can't find some type of resolution this week, Friday, I believe. Yeah, Friday, April the 5th. So it is what it is with that one, but I'm very proud of growing my YouTube. So as a treat to myself for getting 1,000 subscribers, I went ahead. I talked about this like around Christmas time on the vlog, that I was talking myself at the time out of getting the Osmo Pocket 3 because I have the DJI Osmo Pocket 2. The difference is, first of all, the footage on the 2 is really good. I'm not even gonna lie. But the 3, baby, while I started editing the last video, even my husband was sitting in the office with me when I was editing. He was like, "Is that a commercial or something you looking?" I'm like, "No, baby, that's your girl. That is your girl. That's me." So I treated myself to the camera. I made 1,000 subscribers. I treated myself. Y'all, I landed my first contracted brand deal. So I have a 2-month contract with a company. And I'm so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself. So when I made 1K, I treated myself to the camera. My husband and my kids got me a little cake. Yeah, I'm so proud of myself. So I have that brand deal. I actually got another deal. It was so random, but I know for a fact it was nothing but God. I have been praying, God, like, if this is what you want me to do, then I only want to be within your will, God. I do not want to be outside of your will. So content creation, as much as I like doing it, is not for me. I'm fine with that. If that's not what you have in store for me. And I promise you, like, y'all, I got a paid, I don't even say it was a deal. I did have to sign, of course you sign contracts a lot of times, like when it's payment involved. Not so much for like those free, gifted collabs, but, a company reached out to me and wanted to just use the, usage rights to one of my videos that had gone viral last year. And it wasn't like, they only wanted the usage rights for 30 days and I got paid for it. So when they say post the content, like, post the content. But I will say this, I have definitely gotten out of the mindset that everything is content, because everything is not content. There are definitely some things you will never see me do in my content, and that's not to judge anybody. That's just me. I have turned down paid opportunities. I'm not doing nothing that involves any underwear, because no. I did do on TikTok Shop like some bras that I actually got off TikTok Shop, but I paid for those myself, and I wasn't trying the bras on, is what I'm saying. Like, you'll never see me in my underwear. You will never see me online cursing. You just won't, for a plethora of reasons. For one, where I am in my faith, I am trying to work on my mouth. It has actually been one of the biggest challenges. Ooh, a closer parking spot. I'm definitely about to be that girl that moves. So that has honestly been one of my biggest challenges, is to stop cursing. Just being transparent, I do curse. I do, and like I said, it is something that I'm praying and working on. But I will never turn on my camera, my phone, and get on here cursing. I just won't. I don't like it. I never liked it. Even before content creation like became a thing. But that's just me. So yeah, so I treated myself to a camera, and I'm so glad that I did. So the difference between the DJI Osmo Pocket 2 and the Pocket 3 is that you can, on the 3, you can film vertical and horizontal content. So I actually can give my phone a rest sometimes, and I can do like my shorts, which all of my content for the most part is shorts. And that's how I've grown my following on TikTok, and with my YouTube shorts. I will say this, I am on the fence about Facebook. Is definitely a no-go for me, honestly. I'm on the fence about Instagram, because I keep seeing people talk about like this stigma around Instagram, and unfortunately I believe it's true. Like, it's people that you know on Instagram, and what I have found is apparently it's hard for people that know you in real life to support you. I don't know, that's weird. But that's weird. But it's after 8. It's 8:02. I've been rambling for 14 minutes. So let me go in Walmart and pick up the stuff from my grocery list, and I'll talk to you guys later. I got my meals, stuff for my meals. Let me go over my list, make sure that I got everything. I picked up a few Geronimo sets for the baby. Because it's starting to get warm here. So I got her some shorts just so that she can wear. Can I have a medium pralines and cream latte iced with pralines cold foam, please? I just ordered me a coffee. So I had a follow-up appointment maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I talked a little bit about this because as of now, I am going to tirade back down to 2.5 of the tirzepatide. But my doctor had to make me realize, in my mind, thought, okay, I'm going to get on a shot, and then I need to kind of go on a very strict diet. And she just was kind of explaining to me, and it made a lot of sense. Like, you don't need to go on a diet. You just need to find ways to make lifestyle changes. And so one of the things that I had given up was, when I drink coffee, I do a double shot of espresso with the protein shake, which is perfectly fine, honestly. But I had completely cut off like my regular coffees. And she was like, you can treat yourself every now and then. So here's now and here's then. I'm about to treat myself to a coffee. Even when I don't have a lot of appetite suppression, I am to the point where I only eat until I'm full. I don't eat until my food is gone. And that has been a game changer for me. So even on the week when I wasn't on my shot, yeah, your girl wasn't overdoing it. Thank you. You guys have a nice day. So yeah, I treated myself to a medium coffee. It's PJ's Coffee of New Orleans is what we have. We don't have a Starbucks, which I don't care. We don't have a Starbucks here, but what I really care the most about is that we don't have a 7 Brew where I live. Like, what are y'all doing? So let me give me a little thumbnail picture. All right, so I made it back from Walmart. But what I wanted to show y'all before I start my potatoes, but I got her like these little cute Geronimo sets that she can wear to therapy throughout the week. And then I got her some shorts. Just a few little cute sandals. She can't wear the sandals throughout the week, but you know the difference between when I'm cooking and my husband cooking, because why I got every cabinet open just to make potato salad. But my potatoes are done. And I forgot to boil eggs, so I had to boil the eggs separately. Normally, I will boil the eggs with the potatoes. The jambalaya is on and cooking. It is out the box. And one day I might try to make jambalaya like from scratch, but here's the jambalaya. I'm about to take these braids out. I really kind of need to I might do that tomorrow. Put like a rinse in my hair. I have so much gray. So much gray at the top. And I done sat down and don't have a comb to comb the braids out. Be right back. I'm back. But yeah, so I'm about to sit in my office. It's quieter in my room, but I don't want to have hair all over my room. It's easier for me to clean the hair up out of my office. I'm about to sit in here, take these braids out, watch some YouTube videos, I need to wash my hair, and I'm gonna wash JC's hair, and yeah. So, I'm trying to see where I think my hair is. All right. So, it is 8:55. I finally washed my hair. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't mind the grays, but for the braids, it was a no-go. But I do think I would have put a rinse in my own hair, but I have to see if I have a hair appointment. If I have a hair appointment on Tuesday or not, I have to double check. Let's see. If not, I do have a relaxer. I used to be natural. I'm a relaxer girl. I did stop and wash the baby's hair so that she can go ahead and go to bed. So what I'm about to do, I have to pick Kennedy up from work for 10. I'm about to put this conditioner in my hair, put a bag on it, take a shower, and then get out of the shower, rinse the conditioner out. I left those braids in my hair way longer than I should have. But whatever. It's just hair. And I was wearing a pixie cut for a while. But baby, what they don't tell you is that a pixie cut requires a lot of maintenance. It's not, I don't have the texture hair that I can just throw some mousse in and go on by my way with a pixie cut. So what I did was I stopped going to get it trimmed. I just let it grow out, and then I started wearing wigs. But now it's long enough for me to like put in a bun or something. I don't know. But anyway. Alright, so I had me a nice little shower. And I'll rinse the conditioner out of my head. And I am going to use this Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration Leave-In Conditioner. Sundays is normally my day to like chill, and me and my husband will lay in bed. We'll watch our comfort show is In the Heat of the Night. So Saturdays is normally dedicated to In the Heat of the Night. I mean, not Saturdays, Sundays. But I haven't seen Virgil Tibbs or Bill Gillespie, none today. Yep. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you haven't already done so for whatever reason, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, we back to dropping vlogs and sit down videos, and of course shorts. I'm always gonna be a shorts girl because that's just quick and easy. So see y'all next time. I look crazy. Bye bye.